Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a YouTube video. Um, I want to really talk about the state of the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. I know a lot of people are going to say, there's a lot of people saying we still have a chance, the Steelers don't suck. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We suck. Stop even trying to hide it. In fact, there's a lot of players that have not been very productive. In fact, the only ones that have been productive is the rookies. Um, I understand the defensive side. We don't have T.J. Watt, but that cannot be the excuse anymore. We have got to get pressure on Brady. He gives us Steeler fans PTSD every time we think about a game against him. Uh, in fact, I'm going to be honest. I don't see us winning any more games this season. I mean, do y'all blame me? um, the the state of mind that Pittsburgh's in, which I do want to talk about right now, is that the fact that after the game versus the Bills, they were on the sidelines. A lot of the players on the sidelines just laughing. Really, that's what we're going to do now. We're just going to laugh. I can tell you one thing that a certain player called them out in the locker room, and I'm very happy that this player did something instead of just sitting around and laughing about what happened. Is cornerback is one of our cornerbacks, actually one of our nickel guys, Arthur Millette. He he called out the whole entire locker room, and a lot of players like Cam Hayward, Cam Sutton, and Miles Jack really stepped up, and they were with him because they want to win just as much as anybody. I know I know how Cam Hayward plays. People say he's washed, and that's fine. But what's the excuse going to be if TJ comes back and he goes off? Doesn't mean we have to have a winning season, which we won't, but it's going to take some time. And sometimes you got to lose. Like a favorite 2K YouTuber of mine, actually, he is my favorite. His name is Hoodie Sean. He says, live, love, laugh, live, lose, learn. You gotta lose in order to win. That is very much the truth. That is the truth if I've even seen it. And people will probably say, well, what do they gotta do? I'm not saying you have to go out here and put on a Super Bowl performance season and be like the 2005 freaking Steelers, which that would never happen. But a lot of these guys don't seem to know what it is to embody of an embodiment of a Pittsburgh Steeler. The NFL has really changed a lot, and really not for the better. They think by putting these new rules out that they're going to protect these other players. Tua Tagovailoa just could have had a life changing injury, which supposedly he did not have a concussion, which we all know that was a lie. Um, you got the Washington Commanders owner, GM, co-owner, whatever, going after the NFL and franchises. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is not all that. What I'm going to be talking about is the fact that the Steelers need to seriously crack down and at least show heart. At least show that you want to win. Not saying you have to win, just show that you want to be here. I'm a die-hard Steelers fan. My last Super Bowl I seen them in was when I was 6 years old. That was 2008. And the one thing that I do hope is that going into next season, I hope that they clean it up. I hope that they come in with a different scheme at offense. Instead of doing this short route shit, these curl routes, which I don't even know why the fuck we do them. They absolutely do nothing. Deontay Johnson's starting to drop the ball again, so hopefully he can clean it up. I really do hope he does. He's too talented of a wide receiver to be dropping passes, and I'm actually getting tired of seeing Devin Bush. Let's just say whenever we get to see Devin Bush, it's truly, truly rare that he makes a big play anymore. He's playing scared. I want to see, honestly, what Mark Robinson does. A lot of people want to see what he does. In fact, we've seen what he can do in Brian Flores linebacker coaching. It was like Devin Bush was never even needed. A running back turned linebacker. And in one season, his first preseason games, he did more than Devin ever did. He's more aggressive than Devin is. He plays sideline to sideline more aggressive than Devin does. He needs to clean it up. In fact, I hope he's gone. I hope Devin's gone by the end of this season, because he does not look like the same Devin we saw back in the 2019 season. But anyway, let's talk rookies. Kenny Pickett, a 329-yard game still in a horrible game that we played, and getting that Pickett to Pickens duo going. I hope it happens, and not only that, we all know he can pass it to Pat Freiermuth. But the thing that's really going to stand out about these players is how much do you want it? How much do you want to win? You got to be able to step up. No more excuses. Even your players are getting tired of it. Your teammates, your own teammates, your brothers, are getting tired of it. We got a whole list of injuries. Minka's probably out. Sutton, I don't know. The list just goes on and on for Pittsburgh when it comes to injuries. But it is a team game. Next man up. You've all got to step up. There is no reason that you should be playing the way you are. Now, I get it, they're going to play however they're going to play. But we gave up. The fact that saying they're going to play the way they're going to play means giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass, which Minkah was injured with a knee, dealing with a knee injury, but still, that's no excuse. You got to be able to execute. We're talking about the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers, one of the greatest franchises to ever do it, and it had one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever do it, was Terry Bradshaw, and yes, I'm going to throw in Ben. And I'm not even about to get into how great Tom Brady is. I don't give a fuck. He done proved what his worth is to how loyal he is to his wife. So let's just say, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But here's the big factor: we don't have any running room. Najee is obviously dealing with his foot injury is still lingering. But one player I believe I'm going to just flat out be honest about, and that's really stepped up with speed, is Warren. He, our running back out of Oklahoma. What a dude to just. I mean, the way he stepped up in this game to at least get some big yardage and show fight to get downfield. He wanted to. I mean, he wanted to get downfield. He fought through like 3 or 4 different guys, making them look silly. But oh yeah, DeMarvin Leal had a couple batted down passes. That was good to see. Um, George Pickens, he's just a freak. He's Hines Ward incarnated. And Kenny Pickett's just an all around tough dude. But again, I'm hoping that we clean things up. Hopefully, somewhere down the lines of maybe 2, 3 years. Losing season's what we've been needing for a while. So let's not screw any of that up. I honestly believe that we can do it, but not this season. Maybe 2, 3 years now we win a Super Bowl. But you got to be able to want it. You got to be able to want to win. You got to be able to put that it factor in there. But you're not going to win it if you're just going to play lazy football. But anyway, thank you.